Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin Bloom and I am gloriously in the sunshine on the top of a car park in Watford, but more importantly I am now off to the playoff final at Wembley Stadium between Fulham and Aston Villa. All of the videos all year have all been leading towards this, the biggest game in the galaxy, the £1 billion, zillion pound, £1 trillion game. So come with me, I'm about to go and sit in traffic on the way to Wembley and looking forward to the day. Here we go. Here we are all parked up, now walking down to the stadium. I did come here earlier in the season, which you can see on the channel, to watch England, but it was really boring and really terrible. So I'm very excited now to actually go to a meaningful game at Wembley. We've seen loads of Villa fans, but we haven't seen many Fulham fans yet. So about to go up here and then join Wembley Way and see the arch. So onwards. Approaching the ground now, there seems to be about 20 Villa fans for every Fulham fan. Amazingly, I just saw Tony Daly, who used to play for Villa, and Stato from Fantasy Football League. How strange. Okay, it's 4 o'clock, we've got the teams. Bit of a surprise for Fulham, Camara has kept his place, so that's quite bold by Jokanovic. He could do anything, win you or lose in the game. Villa, El Mohammedi's fit, which is what we expected, and Hutton keeps his place. So according to my preview yesterday, it's pretty much exactly what we expected. Still expecting quite a tight game, I hope I'm wrong, but if there's more than one goal, I will be surprised. We're going to go in. Half time, it's 1-0 to Fulham and they're well on top. Aston Villa needs to do something different. As the half went on, it was only going to get worse. Fulham could have gone in 2-0 up. Looks very good for them at the moment, but I would expect Villa to do something within the first 10-15 minutes of the second half. And there you have it. I've managed to get out of a zillion Aston Villa fans and heading back to the car. It was Fulham 1, Villa 0. Gonna collect my thoughts and do my match review and concentrate on crossing the road. Hello, I'm back. It's Sunday now, and on a whim, because I was going to be free this afternoon anyway, I've decided to come back to Wembley. I don't have a ticket yet, so this match experience is going to turn into a double match experience because I'm on my way to Shrewsbury v Rotherham. Shrewsbury, never known how to pronounce it, in the League One playoff. But it's the day after the game yesterday. If you haven't, check out my match review, which has got a lot of comments from Fulham and Villa fans, so there's lots of insight on there from both teams' supporters. I think the game went the way I expected it to be, with Fulham recycling their possession and Villa slightly more defensive and waiting to pounce. The way it transpired, Villa in the first half were a bit too defensive. They couldn't break through. They were on top, in the second half. They just needed to move that midfield up rather than be so preoccupied with Fulham's fullbacks and their playmaking guys. Could have been very different. Red card on 70 minutes for Adoy, and that seemed to finish the game off a little bit, because Fulham then went into a very defensive shape and Villa looked more likely 11 versus 11. Lots of comments as well. I'm up in the top tier, so no chance of me seeing Fredericks hopping over Grealish and standing on him. No chance of me seeing that, and obviously they don't show things like that on the big screen. So yeah, that could have been a red card. It was, let's just say, there's no such thing as a good stamp, because I don't endorse that type of behaviour, but it was a clever one. When the players do that like that, when it's you know, oh, I was just jumping over him, they leave themselves a bit of a get out. So very pleased for Fulham to get there. I'll miss my trips to Putney next season. Be interesting to see how Villa pans out, talking about what will happen to their squad, and the fact that a lot of their players, other than really Snodgrass, Grealish, Adoma, don't have massive sell-on value if there are financial issues. In terms of profit, obviously people like Hogan and Kodja have sell-on value, but you're going to lose money on them probably, given they were expensive in the first place. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens for Villa. But I'm looking forward to this today with my Ipswich Town fan hat on. Paul Hurst, the Shrewsbury manager, is very, very heavily linked with the Ipswich Town job, and Rotherham have Ipswich Town's Josh Emmanuel on loan at right back. So I don't really mind who wins there. I've got a foot in both camps, so to speak. But anyway, I'm going to concentrate on the M1 and find my parking space and then find a ticket. So well, that was easy. We have a ticket. I had to sell my soul virtually to get a ticket for yesterday's game, so I might even find some Norwich fans in the ground. So hello again. I am back from Wembley after the second playoff final, the League One playoff final today. Rotherham beat Shrewsbury 2-1. I'm pretty knackered. 2 games in 2 days. Rotherham, fair winners in the end. They needed extra time, but they probably should have done it in normal time, really, with all the chances. I have done match reviews for both games. If you want to see in more detail, you can see them on the channel. It's very strangely gone from blazing sunshine to kind of humid tropical weather here. So thank you for watching the double match experience video. I'm probably going to try and score a takeaway, and hopefully I'll be back with some content regarding a new manager for Ipswich, if that ever happens. Anyway, normal thing, at Benjamin Bloom Twitter, thumbs up, subscribe, etc, etc, and thank you for watching.